Welcome to Disconnected. I just stumbled upon this article. Private firms profiting from UK asylum hotels. Private firms are making increased profits as the government pays millions of pounds a day to put up asylum seekers in the UK, the BBC has learned. The BBC has been told 395 hotels are being used to house asylum seekers as arrivals to the UK rose last year. Documents show one booking agency used by the Home Office trebled its pre-tax profits from 2.1 million to 6.3 million in the 12 months up to February the 22nd. The Home Office says the asylum system is under incredible strain. So, I don't want to talk about asylum seekers. You can read that yourself, because I'm not necessarily against them. What I do want to speak about is the companies that are profiting and the amount of profit they're making. Hotel owners are approached to hand over their properties to outsourced company which run the business on behalf of the Home Office. 3 large firms have contracts to run the hotels. Serco provides 109 hotels in England according to High Court judgment, blah blah blah. Serco, which also provides other services on behalf of the government, referenced growth in its immigration work in its 2022 annual report. Cost documents have revealed Mears Group running 80 hotels in North East England, Scotland and Northern Ireland according to its annual report, and the company increased its annual revenue by 22% in 2021. The report said that the increase was largely driven by its work finding hotel accommodation for asylum seekers. Home Office spending records show a smaller firm, Calder Conferences, received 2.6 million in payments from the Home Office in 2021 to book hotels. That figure increased to 97 million in 2022. So let me read this again, right? Home Office spending records show a smaller firm, Calder Conferences, received 20.6 million in payments from the Home Office in 2021 to book hotels. That figure increased to 97 million in 2022. Home Office sources suggest this work related principally to finding bridging hotels for Afghan refugees who arrived following the Taliban takeover in 2021. Calder's director Debbie Hoven saw her annual remuneration increase from 230,000 to 2.2 million. Now, okay, so I guess I have to talk about asylum seekers. So it's not the asylum seekers that cost us the money. It is what people charge to deal with them that is costing us the money, really. Let's be clear here. So we've got Debbie Hoven, who we're talking about. Where was that piece? Anyway, the point I'm trying to make is there's a few things. One is why? I mean, if you're doing the same job, and you're basically profiting off other people's misery and directly off the taxpayers. I mean, we've decided, obviously, we're taking in the refugees, we've decided to help, so there's no need to, take the piss. The other thing is that Serco has got, the leadership of Serco, as far as I remember, has connections with politicians. So there might be, I'm not saying there is, but there might be some, buddy-buddy system, which we know happens all the time. We know that with the PPE scandal. So there's that. And it would be interesting to see who these people's relations are and if they have any relation in the government. Because that would really basically just tell you the whole story, wouldn't it? And my prediction is that there is connection, either friends or family, in government, in the procurement, and I wouldn't be surprised if this whole issue is also related to the whole, not related, but the same vein as the PPE scandal of sorts. This is an insane amount of money, and I always think, isn't there just a easier way to do this? I mean, surely, like, you set up a government, like a wee Quango, and you say, okay, not even the Quango, a government section for asylum seekers, maybe even part of the, the whole border controls. You set up, like, I don't know, a team, and they are the ones who then organize the refugees, phoning up hotels, making space, doing that sort of thing, rather than subcontracting a massive company who's will charge for every single thing. I used a pen to write down a few numbers, oh, that'll be, I don't know, X amount. Oh, there's a administration fee. Oh, there is a consultation fee. Oh, there's a this, there's a that. Oh, that's where your money goes. I mean, it's pretty clear just reading this article that the piss has been taken out of this, and that the money spent on asylum seekers is much more than it needs to be. And it can probably be a lot less, with asylum seekers still getting, the same kind of quality of care. Anyway, let me know what you think below. Thank you very much.